going on, Halos family? Halos family, you know what day it is today. Today is Wednesday. We're putting up our cooking video. So, I don't know if you remember that we had, what was it, the Costco haul on Friday. We bought this beautiful pork. Check it out. I opened it up. It was 12.29 pounds. I have some seasoning. I'm going to rub all the seasoning on it, rub it in. It's going to be a multi-purpose
pulled pork.
Pulled pork for pizza, carnita, tacos, and
you can use it. You can use it for barbecue, pork sandwiches.
I mean, it's going to be multi. But you can do whatever you want with it. But we're going to show you how we do it, and you can go along for the ride. So I have the pork. I pulled it out of the pack. It has this fat here, which I like fat on my pork. The purpose I like the fat is because the fat gives the pork a lot of flavor. But you don't want this much fat. So you're always going to cut a little bit of this fat off. Because too much fat is no bueno, even though fat is bueno. Bueno means good. So I'm just going to cut this cap off a little bit. But I am going to leave part of it because you do want the fat in there all nice to blend through the meat. Let me cut this really quick. There we go. Let me see.
And a lot of that fat, it breaks down as it cooks. So you're not going to have huge chunky fat pieces. It's just going to...
We're going to get rid of part of this fat because it's too much. And I don't like that much fat in the food. There. And then we got this guy here. And I'm going to break it down a little bit too because it'll cook a lot faster. And it makes it easier to handle. And the reason I'm doing this is because the wife doesn't like dealing with the protein most of the time unless it's beef, and she barely likes to deal with the beef. That's good. That's my fat. I got this guy right here.
Man, that's a lot of pork.
And I got a little bit here.
And you guys can also, I didn't mention this, but if you buy your pork at Costco and it comes in these, 12 pounds, sometimes we don't always cook the whole thing. This time we are, but sometimes we just go ahead and freeze half of it, and then we just pull it out, and you can, do a crock pot or, in the oven, however you see fit. But for today, we're just going to cook all of it, and I'm going to actually freeze it, whatever part we don't eat, and so we can pull it out as a quick weeknight dinner or even weekend dinner, I guess, if we need to.
Okay. And it's already starting to smoke. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit.
What do we have back?
It's smoking. It's been running for a while, getting really hot so we can sear the meat. This mixture here, can you see it, babe?
Yep, I can see it.
All right, I got 3 tablespoons. I got 3 tablespoons of paprika, 1 tablespoon of garlic. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I put more garlic in it because we like garlic. So I'm going to give you this basic recipe, and you could tweak it as you guys decide to make it or go with it. Like I said, 3 tablespoons of paprika, 1 tablespoon of garlic, 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, 3 tablespoons of salt. But you gotta remember, this is over 12 pounds of meat. Sorry, I got confused. Some apple juice just to cover the bottom of your pan. 2 cans of Dr. Pepper.
Root beer.
Root beer, sorry.
we use Dr. Pepper too. I switch between those, so that's probably why
whatever we have. So here we go. We're gonna sprinkle this on here like this, and then we're gonna flip the meat.
It's also really good, guys, if you can even do this, the night before, if you have a smaller piece of meat, and then just go ahead and put the dry rub all over it, and then let it sit for 24 hours in the fridge, and then get it out the next day before you go to work. Throw it in the crock pot, and you're good to go. You just put the liquid in the morning of, and it'll cook the entire time while you're at work.
So we're gonna start just blending this bad boys in together. So you could tell. Here you go. Come check it out, babe. The sizzle pork. Turn that bad boy up.
If you guys don't, if this is going in a crock pot, you don't need to sear it on the outside. You can, I think it offers a better flavor if you do that. That's usually what we do, but you certainly can skip this step if you don't want to do it. So.
Are you filming?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Halos family, we are back. And I'm sure everybody has one of these pans.
It's a roasting pan.
What is it?
A roasting pan.
It's called a roasting pan. I don't know. I remember these when I was a kid. My grandmother had one. My mother had one. Everybody had one in our family. They're pretty cool. But the pork is ready to come out. Come check it out. As you can see it, I got it all getting all nice and seared up. And we're gonna put the pork in, all nice and seared. And the reason we sear it is to get all the juices to get locked into that pork to make it nice and juicy. So these pork butt, pork shoulders coming out. We're gonna set it all in here and squeeze it all together. There we go. This one's coming out. Oh yeah. There we go. Look at that. We got the Flavor Town coming. That's coming out. There we go. We gotta get all this juicy pork in.
Hey, don't forget your juices from the pan.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna get it here in a minute.
Okay.
All right, Halos family, as you saw, all our pork is seared to lock in those flavors. And what my wife was showing you was the skillet.
Pan drippings.
Pan drippings. Yes, it looks disgusting. It looks gross. But guess what? Like they say, that is Flavor Town. That is the good stuff. We're going to throw a little apple juice in there. Just to deglaze the pan. A little more. This is really hot. I'm going to dump this all over the pork. That's done. That is going to go into the oven just like that. As you can see, I just threw it all over for the juices because it's flavor. We're going to throw a little bit of more apple juice. This is going to give it a little bit of flavor and sweetness to the pork. 2 cans of root beer. It doesn't have to be that brand. It can be Dr. Pepper. It can be root beer. It can be Coke. Except do not let it be diet. I don't know why. My opinion, the ones that are not diet taste better. The reason we're throwing soda in it, sorry about that. It's going to give it a sweetness and acid that's in soda. What do you call that acid, babe? I think it's called boric acid.
No, it's not boric acid.
No, it's not boric acid? I was pretty sure it was called that, but maybe not. But there is an acid in soda that will break down the pork. So we're going to throw all these 2 sodas in here.
And if they don't want to use soda, because maybe some people don't drink soda, what else can you use?
Tomatoes. Orange juice, more orange juice. A little bit of apple juice and just throw a whole bunch of citrus on there. Just grab the lemons and oranges and just squeeze it all on there and break it down through a little water and keep basting it.
You could use beer too. If you guys have a favorite beer that is your favorite, you can use that as well. We
are covering this beautiful pork. 245. So I'm guessing around 5:45 we're gonna check it and we're gonna see where we're at. We're hoping that the pork is cooked by then. Normally it takes
4 to 6 hours.
4 to 6 hours at 350. If it's not cooked, guess what? Plan B for dinner because we're hoping it will be done.
Well, hopefully because we seared it too, that might kind of push it along a little bit. Yeah, we're kind of running late today.
So we're running late, but we'll see what happens. When the pork comes out of the oven, we will catch the Halos family when they come back out. Caught myself. All right, hey, what's going on, Halos family? So we just pulled out the pork out of the oven. What was it, 245 when we put it in, correct?
Yes.
Oh, and I did change. Same clothes you usually see me in. I got a gray, black, red shirt. Check it out. Same stuff, usual. Gave me a good little trim. Shaved the bald head there so I can look sharp for all the women out there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Sorry, babe. I was just messing around.
Don't listen to him.
All right, guys, I'm just messing around like my wife said. Yeah, 2:45. So it was 3:45, 4:5, 3 hours. 3 hours. So let's check out this pork. Wife's a little Oh man.
Oh my goodness, that looks so yummy.
Oh man, guys, look at that. That looks so delicious. Let's get a couple forks. Let's get a piece of pork out. Let's see what's going on. See if it falls apart. Oh man. Look at this, guys. Oh, it's already falling apart. Look at that. Oh man. Let's check it out. See this fat here? Yes, that is disgusting. If you don't like it, put off to the side. Leave a little bit in. Shred it together. That's flavor right there. Look at that. Oh, look at that pork. Look at that, guys. All right, so there's the basic pork shoulder recipe that we do. When you come back, I'm going to show you making our carnita tacos. And yes, there's pico de gallo on it, but guess what? We're going to make a video with pico de gallo and a roasted salsa. That'll be a different video because we got to keep you guys watching. Hopefully you guys enjoy our video. And there I go with you guys again. I want Halo's family to keep watching us, and that'll be a separate video. So there's a basic carnitas. Let me try this pork here. Oh man. Oh man. Okay, Halo's family, so you just saw our basic pork shoulder butt recipe. This is how we make our carnita tacos. I grab a skillet, I heat it up with some oil. You've seen our avocado oil before. 500-degree temperature, we like this. We throw a little bit of oil on the bottom, and we heat it up, and we like this crust right here. You see that crust right there? Obviously, you guys can't eat like this every day because this will give you a freaking heart attack. We got this little crust going right here like this, and we'll let it keep cooking. Then I grab a tortilla. You can do your tortillas however you want. I throw mine on the stove, I don't know, probably for about 20 to 30 seconds on one side. I let it start heating up. I'm watching the carnitas warm up and start sizzling on one side. I come back, I like to flip my tortillas like this. I like these little burns a little bit like that personally. My wife doesn't, but I like the burn a little bit for the purposes. I feel like it gives more flavor. There we go. I turn off the fire. I come back. I grab myself a little bit of carnitas right here like this. This is what I do. A little more. There we go. Then I walk over to this beautiful pico de gallo salsa. Look at that. Look at that. Oh. And like I was telling you, this video is going to go up with another one. How to make pico de gallo and a roasted salsa. We're going to make both of them together at the same time. We're going to throw the pico de gallo on here like this. Oh, guys, look at this. Tell me this does not look good. There you go. Come back. You could also use corn tortillas if you don't like flour. If you don't like flour, use the corn. But I'm going to take a bite for you. So freaking good. Babe, take a bite of that. Take a bite of that. Oh, man. So bomb, huh?
When you smell your house for hours and hours, it just makes it so worth it.
Have Owen take a bite. Oh,
I love it.
yeah!
So good.
Leah, what do you think? Oh, Halo's family. Well, that was kind of weird. There we go. That's probably a little better. Halo's family, thank you so much for watching. I think I might have already said it. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, like, and share. Down below! Later, guys!